In this video we're going to cover scripts for Creative Media R081. Now you will probably use scripts in a lot of other pieces of coursework. I know that I've previously used them for R084, you probably use them when you're creating digital video, animation, even games as well. But I'm just going to cover the basic theory for R081. So what's a script? So a script is a document that shows how characters will interact with each other through speaking and their body language. It provides lines for the characters, it sets out narration, it shows details of expressions, it shows camera angles, it shows transitions, it shows even text on screen sometimes that's going to appear. So it shows lots of different things and basically allows the person using the script to be able to create or be part of some form of animation, video or game scenario in a scene. So more often than not, scripts tend to be used in movies, TV programs, plays and theatre productions, but they're also used in games for voice actors, they're used in animations, again same sort of thing. If you're sort of planning out how you want animation to be in your own animator, you need to give that to your voiceover artists and the people actually animating your animation. And scripts are used to explain different scenes, what's happening and who's speaking at various points, and it provides key information to help the flow of the screen. Now, who actually uses a script? So you may get a question where it says, name 3 people or 2 people that may use a script. So the actor or the character, so they can actually read their lines, they need to actually know what they're going to do. The director needs to ensure the scene is filmed correctly, so they need to use a script. The people, like the camera woman, the cameraman, need to understand the different camera angles, how the camera's going to move, how it's going to pan out and things like that. So they need to be able to understand the script and be able to read it. And the post-production team and the producer need to be able to add in super text, overlays, effects, transitions, loads of different things they need to add on, so they need to see the script as well so they can actually understand what they have to do. So the different elements of the script. You've got characters, so this should be in all caps, and before you type some dialogue you should have the name of the character above, again in capital letters. Then underneath you have your dialogue for the speech that the character is going to say. This can be voiceover as well. Then your scene action describes what goes on in a scene. The scene heading is usually the location, time of the scene. You might have exterior or interior. And now scene heading and transitions are sort of quite similar because they look exactly the same and sometimes they can sort of be interchanged with each other. If there's no scene, it's just a black screen, you might just have the transition and that's it. But transitions how the screen or scene is going to move or blend into the next one. And a script should be written in a Courier font which is size 12, and this is because one page of Courier font size 12 is apparently 1 minute of screen time. So you can see on the screen we've got an example of a script. So we've got a fade in, we've got a scene heading, we've got when the characters first appear sometimes as well. When a character first comes on you have like a description of them, so help with the casting agent and things like that. And then you've got transitions, dialogue and subheaders. You may have some things like parentheses, so if it's over the phone or something like sarcastic, for example, you might say the voice might be in a sarcastic voice, so you put in brackets sarcastic. You might have things like mores and continues, it's going to just flick onto the next page, it just tells you that they're still carrying on talking. You've got the page numbers, if you've got like anything extra, like we've got this intercut here. Now what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video and I want you to see if you can spot the different features and name them correctly. Now this is the actual script from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so if you want to go ahead and watch the intro, like the first couple of seconds, you'll see pretty much exactly what's on screen but in video format. So as I say, pause the video and see if you get the same answers as me. So hopefully you've paused it and you've followed through. So now I've got the scene heading there for the showing that it's the exterior of a Ford Cobra Mustang during the daytime. I've got the scene action which shows a camera angle in there, so I've got the camera shot and it shows that the car's driving along the Missouri River. We've then got the character which is Meredith, which is Star-Lord's mum, and then you've got the dialogue of her singing along saying do 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 do. So again, I want you to pause the video again. We've got a question here from a previous exam paper. So you've been asked to write a documentary for the life and career of David Attenborough. State 2 items of information that could be included on the script. So you just need 2 things that were spoken about that can go on the script. So pause the video and give that an answer, and I'll go through the answers on the next slide. And for the answers. So put speech or dialogue, the set or location of the scene, direction, shot type, camera movement, sounds, or characters. Now, what quite a lot of people often do is they will put speech and dialogue is the easiest one to put on, and the location I think is also the easy ones. But a lot of people just put things like scene action and just put character, and that's it. They just put character and nothing else, and they miss out on little marks. So you can put exact things like sounds, music, shot types, camera angles. If you just write scene heading, scene action, that's it. That's not really an actual thing on the script. There is a scene action, but it's talking about what is the actual point of the scene action, which is obviously setting the direction, what's going to actually happen in the scene. So I think for scene action you may get a mark that says what happens in the scene, but I just stick with speech, dialogue, characters, set or location for the scene. I think that's the easiest way for you to get those marks. Now, hopefully you understood that. It was nice and easy. By all means, it'd be a good idea for you to go and look at that Guardians of the Galaxy intro. I'll put in the description links to some different scripts you can look at, and there should also be a link on the screen to link to the next video, which is how to create your own script using Microsoft Word. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.